embryonic cell research. Have you heard of it?
No. Bye, honey.
Oh, and by the way, I'm going to the doctor's. I'll be back. Bye.
Hello, Mrs. Pepper. How's your... I'm sorry, Mrs. Peeper?
It's pronounced P-A. It's French.
Oh, my apologies, Mrs. Pepe?
It's P-A.
Oh, I'll just call you Mrs. Before we begin, Mrs., do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do. On the radio this morning, I heard something about stem cells. Could it have anything to do with me?
Stem cells. It very easily could have something to do with you. Shall I explain?
Uh-huh.
Well, there are these newly discovered cells called stem cells that can supposedly heal and cure some of the most devastating diseases and injuries. Stem cells have the opportunity to completely recreate organs and damaged tissue in the body.
Yeah, so?
Currently, researchers are taking most stem cells from adults and embryos. Adult stem cells are also referred to as tissue-specific stem cells, are also most often found in small amounts in most of the body's tissues. These aren't the ideal stem cells, for they are not always effective.
Okay.
However, pluripotent stem cells, they take the cake. These stem cells have the capacity to grow into any tissue in the body and therefore have no limits. Because they are scarce, researchers are willing to pay large amounts of money for these cells.
Well, it sounds like a great thing you have going on here, but what does this have to do with me?
These pluripotent stem cells, you might also have heard them referred to as embryonic stem cells.
What does embryonic mean?
Embryonic stem cells come from the embryos of children yet to be born. Or unborn babies.
Babies?
Babies?
Are you trying to tell me that you want me to give up my baby, my motherhood, so that you might be able to help some person I have never met? Paws off, buddy. Those cotton balls. Georgie, we have a bit of a problem. My doctor just tried to take the embryos from our baby.
Embryos?
Oh, whatever. You know, he can't do that. It's time to stand up for something in my life. I need to advocate for a change, and this is the one. The doctor thinks that he can just offer me money and take the life of my baby for some research that might not even help someone. If researchers start doing this, women all around the country will be getting pregnant just for the money. Look at here. Oh, this is terrible. Researchers are going into foreign countries to get stem cells from poor families. These families are aborting their babies because they need the money to support their other children. All for the research.
But aren't there some pros for the research?
Yes, maybe, I guess. These stem cells could cure diseases and probably save lives. But for what? Taking the lives of unborn babies? It's not worth it. It's still being researched, so this might all lead to a dead end. This can't continue. continue to go